Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and I'm just doing a little comparison here of my two favourite exchanges. I think they're my favourite, but yeah, ByBit is probably my favourite exchange generally, just because it's so solid. It's been there for years. It's very well trusted. And, even when they've run into problems like being hacked and stuff, they've just dealt with it absolutely perfectly. And, I've never been affected by anything badly at all. And even in times of extreme volatility, the exchange just keeps on working. They don't freeze anything or, everything displays correctly. It's amazing. It's not perfect though, and I'll show you why in a moment. Bitunix is definitely my favourite non-KYC exchange. So if you want to just, trade crypto by depositing crypto and you don't want to tell anybody who you are or where you live or anything like that, then Bitunix is an absolutely superb choice because I've been using it for a year and 3 months now, and I love it. I really do. But it's not perfect either, and I'll show you why in a moment. But if you want to trade on Bitunix, generally we've got like really, really good campaigns going on. The last one we had actually finished yesterday, so I will be negotiating a new campaign hopefully in the next sort of week or two. The last one was really good. All you had to do was just achieve various trading volumes and you got rewarded with cash, which was fantastic. In addition to that, we're giving you extra bonuses as well. So if you sign up using our link, which is savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix, and you deposit $1,000 worth of something, we're going to upgrade you to VIP 7. And VIP 7 is pretty amazing. What you get tons of benefits. My favourite thing is you get these weekly mystery boxes that appear on Monday morning. And sometimes they're cash, it can be like $100 worth of trading bonus that you can just trade with. In addition to that, you get these stop loss trial passes. So basically, you get these coupons, which means that if you have a stop loss, it will guarantee closing the trade at that price without any slippage. So they're really cool as well. And as well as that, it just saves you a load of money. I mean, I haven't had VIP 7 very long, but so far this month it saved me $917, and my total savings have been over $2,000. So that's really cool. With ByBit, you do have to do KYC, and unfortunately where I live in the UK, you can't do KYC for the UK anymore if you want to trade futures, so if you want to trade with leverage. I can do this because I did KYC with my Palo ID. I did that a couple of years ago, and unfortunately now they don't take Palo ID for KYC. So you need to live in certain countries, and it does exclude quite a lot of countries in Europe and also the UK. I think you can actually join in the UK if you don't trade leverage. I'm not sure about that, but try it out anyway. savewithcrypto.org/ByBit. Now with this, if you deposit like a large amount, you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus. So that is really cool. You do have to deposit a lot to do that though, but there are smaller ones on the way up if you haven't got such hefty deposits. And the trading bonuses are there for you to trade with, and any profits you make you can keep, you can spend, or you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, so what isn't perfect about Bitunix? Well, I'd probably say two things. One thing is, on October the 10th last year, when markets were crashing like mad, it was still working, but this chart here wasn't displaying correctly at all. It was doing weird things. It was just going flat and doing the odd little spike and stuff, and it was definitely not working correctly. So it's not like it went terribly wrong, but it wasn't working as it should do when the volume was incredibly high. On the other hand, ByBit was working absolutely perfectly. There was total chaos going on, and ByBit just plodded along, no problem whatsoever. Now with Bitunix, there is a second thing that I don't like, and I do find this very, very annoying, and I was hoping that they would fix it. Now I told Bitunix about this about 6 months ago, and I thought they'd sorted it out, and then recently I've noticed that they haven't. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the way it displays unrealised profit and loss. So for example, this trade here that I've just entered for the sake of making the video, you can see here, this one here is trading BTC USDT. So this is the USDT perpetual. And you can see here that the unrealised profit and loss is minus 1.91 USDT, which is minus 2%. And it also shows the realised profit as 0.1. Okay, well these figures are in USDT, so we pretty much know that is more or less $1. So I can see here that I'm currently $1.80 down on the trade, and I've got a realised P&L of about minus 10 cents. Okay, so not too tragic there. Now, in addition to this, I've also got another trade open, but this one's a bit different. This one is using BTC USD. This is what they call the coin M trades. So that means in this case, I'm actually using Bitcoin as the margin. So in this one here, in the USDT one, I was using USDT as the margin. So I was using 87.8 USDT as the margin. So pretty much $87.8. And consequently, the profit and loss is displayed in dollars, or USDT, which is pretty much the same thing. With the coin M trade, the BTC USD one, you can see here that the margin is 0.04969. Now that is actually Bitcoin, okay? So it displays the unrealised profit and loss as 0.001940 whatever Bitcoin. Now the problem is, off the top of my head, I don't really know how much that is. I'm actually relying on a little sticky note stuck to my wall looking like this, which tells me that 0.0014 BTC is about $100. And I have to work it out from there. So you can see here that where it says 0.00204, I know that's 100 and something dollars, but that is not intuitive at all. In ByBit, when we're doing the coin M, this tells you what it is in Bitcoin. So you can see here that this one is minus 0.0034 Bitcoin unrealised profit, which is minus 2.1%. But that tells me here that it's minus $230. And by the way, I'm not too worried about this because this is actually only a demo account on the ByBit one. Although the Bitunix one is for real, so I need to keep my eye on this one because obviously this one is underwater at the moment, even though it's only $1.80. Okay, so the first part of that video was from yesterday. I did close both my trades yesterday before I went to sleep. I closed them both in a profit, which was good. I've got this new one open that I'll probably close in a moment. I just did this to demonstrate yet again the fact that I really need to know what that is in dollars. I know it's not a lot, but even so, I just don't know if it's like $20 or $50 or whatever. See, in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, so if it was 0.0014, it would be $100. So it's about a third of that or something like that. So it's about $40. But really, that doesn't mean anything to me. And even if you look at the kind of, the bragging stamp things, even they don't tell you what the dollar equivalent is. That needs to be improved. So if you're listening, Bitunix, sort it out. Other than that, I do love the exchange. And if you're doing BTC USDT trades, which most people do, then it's not a problem at all. It's just if you're doing the coin M trading. And to be honest, if you're doing something like Solana, where you know that Solana is about, whatever it is, about $80 or so, then, seeing your profit in Solana isn't so bad. But with Bitcoin, it's a bit difficult when each Bitcoin is worth $70,000. So that's my thoughts about it. It's a good exchange though. Check it out, savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix, or if you want to try ByBit, savewithcrypto.org/ByBit. There's big bonuses with both of them, and all the links are down in the description below. Now I've just realised I didn't tell you about the thing I don't like about ByBit. I'll save that for another video. It's to do with the stop loss. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you are subscribed and you've got notifications put on all. And above all, tell your friends. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream.